Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for tonight's main event. 10 rounds, light heavyweights, and now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. Roy Jones Jr. is coming down to the ring right now, and he does so with a certain gamesmanship, putting forth that attitude to his opponent, telling him, I'm the man, and I know it. Hopkins is coming down to the ring right now, not seeing much personality out of this ring walk.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Well, they're underway, scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. Hopkins' right hand scores well that time. When you go up against the guy who the expectation is that he's going to be there right to the bitter end, mentally, what do you have to tell yourself as you come to those final few rounds?
You're prepared for this, that this is exactly what it was leading to, that you didn't expect anything different, that it was just a dress rehearsal the early part. This is where you're going on stage.
Roy lands the hook. Bernard Hopkins' blocking ability is doing well for him there. He just missed that shot up top. He comes with the straight right hand.
Head movement.
Gets rid of that body shot. Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. Roy Jones Jr. with a huge left.
Let's see some more head movement.
Comes right back with a shot of his own.
Guard your head.
There's that hand speed of Roy Jones Jr. landing the hook. A target on his head, and he places the hook right on it. Solid left hand to the head.
You gotta let your hands go. You have to. You have to be busy. This guy is beating the shit out of you. You have to throw 3 or 4 punches in a row. You can turn this around, but you gotta let it go.
You gotta.
This is yours, you hear me? This is your fight. Keep it up. Keep scoring points like that.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Off the target by Roy Jones. Roy Jones Jr.'s defense is paying off now. Flush right hand to the head. Bernard Hopkins' defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches.
You're still not moving.
That is a strong uppercut there. Halfway through round number 2. If Roy Jones Jr. ever took his athleticism and put it into the mold of traditional fundamental boxing, how good would he be?
I don't know if he'd be that good. Maybe his awkwardness and his going about it in this kind of freelance way is what works for him, what is supposed to work for him. If he did it traditionally, he might lose maybe the talent that has gotten him to this place.
Good job protecting himself. Not able to land the uppercut.
Back to the body.
Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. So the round comes to its conclusion, and it's a round in which our man here, as he heads back, was really tagged pretty solid. So if you're the trainer in the corner, what's your approach?
Well, you know, that's a great question. My approach is that I have to remind him that he's on common ground. He's probably going to think he's in a place where he's never been before, but I'm going to remind him, hey, remember you got hurt in the gym? And then give him something to correct the problem. You know, tell him some technical things that he needs to hear.
You all right? You okay? Right?
It's like a whole new fighter out there. Look at him as we start this round. Remember what happened to him in the last round. Now he's up on his toes.
Yeah, well, remember what happened to him in the last round. That's what we say, but he doesn't say that. He's putting that out. He's putting it into the rearview mirror. He's going forward down the road with a lot of hope, a lot of vigor, a lot of confidence.
And he ties up on the inside. Comes right back at him with a left hand. A little head hunting with the right. Roy Jones Jr. placing the hook there. Wow, what an uppercut. Goes up top with a right hand. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
90 seconds to go here in this round. And Roy snaps off that lightning fast hook. And he just holds on there. Piercing jab. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. A headshot blocked.
Unload! Unload! More punches! Move!
Hopkins' right hand scores well. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Hook! Hook!
Roy Jones Jr.'s inability to hit the target is really making him look silly right now. He's throwing plenty of punches, just none of them are landing.
No, he's throwing them too wide, too far away. And what's going to be worse, right now he's only getting frustrated, maybe embarrassed, as you touched on. But what's going to be worse is when he starts getting counted in between them.
And that's the end of round 3.
You want this fight? Because listen to me, man. If you want this fight, you got to stay busy out there, all right? Because you're losing this fight. Why? Because you're not throwing in... Breathe. Deep breath. Good job. Deep breath. You're in control of this fight, but don't get careless out there. Keep boxing smart. Okay, keep boxing. You're doing great. You make...
Our first chance to take a look at Teddy's scorecard here as round number 4 is underway. Hopkins is putting forth a great combination there. Sizzling hand speed we saw moments ago. Heck of a combination, but pretty easy to get it off when you're that fast.
Yeah, it is. And what it causes, too, is besides us saying, ooh, that we see those quick hands and the judges, you know, marking it down, also it makes the opponent keep his hands in his pocket. He's afraid to move his hands because the other guy's so much faster.
Roy lands the uppercut. Good right hand.
Just like that.
And now he's targeting upstairs. That's good work by Bernard Hopkins. The combination punching is something that he stressed to us in the pre-fight buildup. Roy Jones Jr. is the target of a hook. Oh, what an uppercut. He missed with that headshot. He's committed to that jab, and he doesn't just throw one out there, but brings the second one immediately behind it. Roy able to block that punch. Hits him in the mug with the right. Eddie, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this. I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
I need you to throw more than one punch out there.
Round number 5 has arrived. Fires right back at him. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Oh, that uppercut got him badly.
Hey, keep fighting. Just let's go.
Bernard Hopkins going old school there. B-hop with your basic 1-2. Bernard Hopkins is doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. And he returns on that exchange. Blocks it away. Now there's the hook by Roy Jones Jr., and he does it superbly.
1-2, 1-2.
Not able to land the headshot. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Jones's inability to get away from his opponent's left hand is so evident.
And it's going to stay that way if he doesn't change something. He needs to move the other direction, away from that punch.
Just like that, things turn around. A back and forth round. Both men have been rocked.
This is what boxing's about. This is what battle is about. This is what human spirit is all about.
You got this, man. You got this all day, all day.
Good shot to the head with that right hand. A very fan-friendly round, but a headache for the judges. How do you possibly score that round when each man was able to hurt the other?
Well, this is where you have to be a good judge. You have to be a professional judge. You have to use the information that's there. Who won the spots of the round before they each hurt each other? And who hurt the other guy a little more.
Now, what did I tell you? Keep your hands up, right? Now, you're throwing your punches, but your hands are down.
There you go.
You good? Okay, now focus. Now focus. Now, come on.
And we are underway for what is the second half of this fight. Who knows what we're in store for? Look at that. The hook came home with ease. He scored well after being hit himself. There's the uppercut, one of my favorite punches, and it works that time for him. Roy Jones Jr.'s got those earmuffs on, and he's got his hands tight against his body. But Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe, you know, and the weather's a little bad, and you say, I want to be safe here, I'm going to stop the car. You don't stop and park the car in the middle of the highway where cars are coming. I mean, he stopped right there in the middle of the highway. Cars are coming. You know, pull off somewhere. You know, get the heck out of there. Find the right parking spot.
Halfway through this round. Roy connects with that right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Oh, he turns it over right into a hook. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Comes right back with some offense of his own.
Back to the body.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Right to the head with that right. Clean and crisp. That is the way to describe the punching we've seen out of him tonight. Not much left in this fight. Teddy, not much doubt as to who's controlling it.
No, a triangle is better than a square. Why? More size. And he has shown me a lot of size. Given angles, counter punching, working inside, working outside. That's why he's the man.
You have to take a chance with this guy, all right? You got that? You have to take a risk. Listen, I need to see some counter punches, okay?
Another round underway, but how many more will we see? You get the sense this fight could be heading towards a stoppage. Roy Jones Jr. showing some defense with the block.
Pace yourself. Jump on it, jump on it.
He got hit, but he sends it right back. Hopkins has got that one gift that we have seen win time and time again, and that is pure speed. He's got it every which way.
Yeah, he's putting those punches together. There's one way that you have to combat speed, and that's not trying to match it, and that's controlling distance and using timing. That's what his opponent needs to do now.
Not much action as he just ties up. He gets hit, but he gives it right back.
Move, move.
He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Jones is left now getting into the mix. Hopkins is almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Nice combination by Roy Jones.
It's okay. Pay him back.
Comes across with a hook up top. Roy Jones Jr.'s nailed by a hook. Hopkins has done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
No doubt about it. You are losing this fight. You need to throw and land a big shot. Look at me. Knock this motherfucker out. Look, you're standing straight.
That's it. That's it. I need another round just like that, all right? You're doing fantastic. Just keep up the good work. Listen, he's done. He is done. Now I want you to double up.
Teddy, I'm not sure what the answer is, but we know this after watching 7 rounds. Bernard Hopkins' opponent is just not matching firepower. He's being outworked.
Exactly, Joe. You just wonder mentally if he's in this fight, because physically he's not.
Hopkins is hit by a counterpunch there. Oh, he gets hit by a left hand, and yet another big shot comes in. Maybe the most destructive blow in all of boxing. That body shot is debilitating. He is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Good combination to the body. A solid left hand by Roy Jones. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Hopkins is really... Did you see that? Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? Roy Jones Jr. is going to have to pull himself together here. Now, he beat the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around there wobbly right now. So what he's got to do is grab on a little bit and walk. Walk to the rope, kill some time, make the referee come in between you and break you.
Uppercut.
Back at him with a left hand. And round 8 comes to an end.
Beautiful.
Hopkins is in control of this fight, Teddy. Sometimes you can just look at it and see it as clear as day. He's ahead on the scorecards.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard too. But right now, he can't afford to coast because this guy is still dangerous. He has to still stay on his P's and Q's.
You good? You all right? Breathe for me. Good. Now listen. You threw a wide punch out there and he caught you. Tighten up your punch.
As we start a new round, I pose this question to you. Is there any hope for him? He's been knocked down numerous times.
Look, there's been great comebacks in this sport. There's always hope. You don't know how deep a man's reserve is inside their soul, inside their mind. But dangerous grounds now to find out.
Nice.
Right on the mark with the hook up top. Look at that. Roy Jones Jr.'s evening could be over soon, folks.
Come on, now's your chance.
2, 3, 4, 5.
And that does it. Unable to beat the count of 10. A knockout in the books. For the official particulars, we send it up to our ring announcer. Hopkins' power that we saw throughout the night, building a lead on your scorecard, now ends the night with a knockout victory.
and it begins the next night, the next dawn, the dawn of the new beginning. More money. Knockouts bring money.
Yeah, good one for the fans. Glad you tuned in to see it with us. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the light heavyweight division. And now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. Joe Calzaghe's supremely confident here. Look at him make his way down to the ring. You can just see it in every step that he takes. Dawson's making his way to the ring with a determined giddy-up in his step.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
First round underway in this scheduled 10-rounder. Committing to the body work now. He lands the right hand. Nice work to the midsection with the left. And oh, what a good, strong uppercut by Chad Dawson. Calzaghe's got a way of just getting away from that punch. On the receiving end of a big and accurate hook that wasted no time. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landing power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut. Look at that. Great work there. Halfway through round number one.
There you go.
And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. Teddy, most of the fighters that you train throughout your career are guys that could be described as this, guys that really will bring it and are able to do it throughout the whole fight and go the distance. What's the mental makeup of a guy like that?
Confidence. He's been there before. He's sure that he can do it.
Keep working the body.
That's a good left hand by Joe Calzaghe. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Quick snapping hook, and it does damage. Calzaghe's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Final 10 seconds of round number one. Takes a step back, then the counter punch by Calzaghe.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Keep boxing just like that. You're going to take this one.
You don't need that. No, throw that away.
Carry it away and you catch him. You got that? It's going to happen. You're going to catch him. You're going to catch him.
Dawson's fine. I'm looking at him starting this round right now, coming off a round where he was rocked, and I'm telling you, he looks perfectly good. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. What does Chad Dawson offer offensively?
A lot of things. Not just one dimension. He can counter a little bit. You know, if you're laying back, he can get off first. He can use the jab. He can set up his combinations. And he does throw combinations. He's not looking for one shot at a time. And he's got a good repertoire of punches.
Blocks that belt line well. A razor-sharp hook to the head by Joe Calzaghe. Joe Calzaghe's doing a really good job of being defensively sound, of being patient, and waiting for that golden opportunity for some offense to come in the mix.
Well, that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting for a mistake to be made. You know, he wants a lead out of his opponent right now so he can make a miss and bang, come right back with that hook.
Committing well now to that left hand over the top. See how he targets that hook? Chad Dawson's impressing the judges and himself. Oh! Targeting that head and landing with a bomb.
One, two, three, four, five.
Calzaghe's getting back up to his feet after being knocked down. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Now that's some fine work right there by Calzaghe. Round comes to an end. We saw the knockdown there in that round. A little bit of a momentum gainer.
Yeah, obviously it gives you confidence, but you know what? It can also be a momentum killer, believe it or not.
How so?
Joe, I've had guys where the worst thing that happened to them in a fight was when they scored the knockdown because they thought it was just going to keep happening. And they thought about only the punch they landed, not how they set it up. So they got away from the game plan.
Hands up, right? Now, come on, relax. Relax, shake it out, shake it out. You gotta relax. You gotta move out there, right? Move, move, move. Come on, breathe.
New round underway here. He's hoping that it doesn't look like the last stanza where he was knocked down.
But this is a sport, a profession where hope is attached to something very tangible. You know, it's not just a notion. We hope. But it's attached to his jab. It's attached to his head movement. He has a good jab. He has good head movement. Guess what? He has hope he'll be okay the next round.
That is a sharp uppercut by Chad Dawson. Trying to time that straight left hand, and he does so with ease. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. The left hand coming into play by Joe Calzaghe. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. A well-placed left hand up top. Calzaghe's instincts are now kicking in. He went down, so now it's bombs away from him.
And that's not going to help him. I mean, maybe you get lucky, but that's the key. Maybe. It's like swinging for home runs. You usually strike out more than you get a hit.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
Work the body,
10 seconds
body
remaining in this round.
Watch the hook.
Breathe. I need to see the combinations from you. All right, let's throw the combinations. This fight is way too close. Let's throw the...
Keep moving, keep your hands moving, and you'll beat him to the punch.
He's given up 2 rounds on Teddy's scorecard as we begin round number 4, but I think he's got a pretty bright future in this fight here, knowing that he's gotten to his man.
Yeah, he knows it, and maybe more importantly, his opponent knows that he's been hurt. And I can see it already. It's making him a little bit more tentative, so it's making his job a little easier.
Very effective with the block and then the score. Chad Dawson's just not throwing many jabs here tonight, Teddy. I know that really bothers you. You like a guy that commits to the jab, don't you?
Well, that's boxing 101. I mean, that's the fundamentals, and it has so many areas where it serves you. I mean, it sets up your punches, it sets up the offense, but it controls your defense. Keeps a guy at a certain distance, gives the guy something to think about. Just the most basic thing in the world.
Flush shot, the left hand came in. Halfway through round number 4. Targeting that overhand left. He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Joe Calzaghe. And he engages in the clinch. Another clinch. Unable to score with the hook. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Chad Dawson. This is excessive holding we're seeing here now. Last 10 seconds. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Dawson's tagged by a hook. This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
You're letting this guy get away. Come on, this is it. You gotta make it a fight now. You can't just move around. You gotta move your hands in there. All right, let's go. You gotta pick up the speed, all right? Just pick up the speed.
Back underway here to live fight action. Wow, no doubt about it. Affected by that right hand. If I were him, I'd be hanging on a little bit here. Oh boy, he is stunned badly. He is staggered and hurt and could go down. Teddy, what do you got to be yelling for encouragement if you're the corner?
Well, if it was a baseball game, I'd be yelling for rain. Right now, I want this stopped. But what he has to really get is...
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
Wow, look at that, trading shots. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Good job staying away from the danger there. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top.
Relax, relax.
Joe Calzaghe's throwing a lot of punches right here. What a great round this is. Solid. Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time. Down he goes but he's going to continue on, beating the count.
Keep it going.
Good smooth work by Calzaghe. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
What a revealing round we just saw. Each man was able to hurt the other. You really can tell how much is on the line here between these two.
Yeah, they both came here. I mean, they're in the best shapes of their career. They came here understanding what this fight means.
Keep your hands up, all right? You have to keep your hands up. Keep your hands moving.
Sixth round now underway. Let's see who can really come on here in the second half of this fight. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Targeting that straight left hand. Dawson's making this look easy right now. I mean, he's a great athlete. He's got a unique, unorthodox style, and he's really troubling his opponent.
Yeah, he is. His awkwardness is doing as much damage as his jab or his right hand or his left hook. He's got his opponent really confused.
Nice work with the jab on the outside. Scored well with that straight left. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Chad Dawson. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. You see how he comes over the top with that left hand. Well-placed shot there.
Pace yourself.
Calzaghe's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Very clever move there. Little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Calzaghe.
Nice. Punch.
And he just turns that hook up top, and it does damage. Little head knocking with that right hand. Calzaghe's taken a lot of punishment with the right hand. Teddy, you've said many times, it's where you put your own head when you get hit by those right hands.
Well, one place I could tell you where not to put it, in the middle. And he needs to move it to the left, outside that right hand.
All right? You're doing fine.
Let's go. What are you waiting for? You want this fight? Then let's get moving out there. This guy's gonna win this fight. If you don't take control, son, you need to take control.
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight. Joe Calzaghe's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Calzaghe.
Focus.
Brings the hook that time. Dawson's got that catch-me-if-you-can kind of attitude. He's almost daring his opponent at this point to try to land a headshot. But his movement's been so good. His defense is just supreme.
Yeah, it is. He's moving from the waist. He's slipping the straight shots. He's weaving the hooks. He's doing a real magical job in there. But his opponent is making no adjustments at all.
Wow, a big flush blow, the left hand by Joe Calzaghe. I like the way he went up top that time with the hook. by Chad Dawson. Chad Dawson's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him.
Watch that!
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. 3 minutes gone by in this round.
You have to be busy. This guy is beating the shit out of you. You have to.
Yeah, we'll get him.
Listen, he's done. He's done. Much better. Much better. That was good.
Chad Dawson's just been more effective, Teddy. When he lands his punches, they're landing flush and they're having an effect.
Yeah, and you know, a lesson out there for people. It doesn't have to be in boxing.
Joe Calzaghe stunned and he is hurt. Dawson's making for a very, very difficult night for his opponent. He's a big shot there. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desired heart is just as strong as it was before.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Joe Calzaghe's unable to beat the count. Knockout loss for him. Now that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know, can a guy punch? Can a guy defend? You know, can a guy control distance? But you want to know, can a guy finish? He got the answer. Yes, he can finish.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time at the fights.